Analysts have weighed in on the results of the Iowa caucuses, where more than half of Iowa Republican voters stuck with former U.S. President Donald Trump, propelling him toward what looks set to be a close rematch against Democratic President Joe Biden in the campaign for November's presidential election.
There are people who...
In her statement, Reena Shah, political strategist and commentator, said that the inclement weather in Iowa significantly impacted caucus attendance.
There was no doubt that the inclement weather in Iowa had a huge impact on people coming out to these caucuses. What we know about the caucus goers is that they are largely enthusiastic people. They are people who want to be there. And of course, the caucus process is so interesting in that it's secret ballot. But Trump has always boasted the most enthusiastic supporters. And so with his people making it out in larger numbers for him, I'm not surprised, braving the storm that was. I think also when we talk about DeSantis and Haley, their showings were pretty good. In some ways, DeSantis faces that tough decision inevitably on whether he should stay in the race or not, regardless of last night's results. But I think Nikki Haley, more than anybody else, she got what she really needed out of last night. And if his people...
She also believes that the Iowa caucus is not representative of today's GOP.
Let's be honest, Iowa does not predict what the rest of the Republican electorate is going to do. This was a very small faction of today's Republican Party. And even within that faction, we're looking at a high number of evangelical voters who in 2016 voted for Trump very enthusiastically and overwhelmingly. But when it came to 2020, these were the kind of voters that said that they voted for Trump perhaps with their nose pinched. They know that he was the one for the job, but they didn't feel great about everything about him. My sense is here we sit now with an economy that doesn't feel great despite the numbers. And in looking at such, you have a lot of voters who are concerned about how America is going to continue to be prosperous, innovative, competitive. So with that front of mind and Biden in office, I think these people have a lot of nostalgia for Trump's administration and clicked for him again.
However, Caroline J. Tolbert, professor of political science at the University of Iowa, in her takes identifies Trump as the populist candidate, citing the economy and immigration as key populist issues. She believes these issues accurately reflect the country and the Republican Party's concern.